Never know what we're gonna do. Never ever. So hey y'all, thank you for stopping by Clink with Cam and Kay. We are your hosts of this lovely podcast. So this is Clink the recap, and we are recapping all the Queen's men.
All the Queen's men with their fine selves,
girl. So, but first of all, this is your first time. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. You know, we hope you stay a while. And now let me say, put on my white girl voice. But no, thank you for stopping by. And we are, just give a little background. We are a couple of sister friends. You know, we are filmmakers. We are content creators. We are podcasters. We are all the things. And we love to make content. And we just like to review shows. We talk about shows that we like.
Yeah. And sometimes shows we don't like.
Facts. Because I will not be doing, I made up my mind, I'm not going to watch Love and Marriage Detroit again. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that you made that executive decision, but I second that motion.
Yeah, no, I can't watch it.
No, it was painful.
Yeah, but if you want to hear a review on that, we do have that in our playlist. And so Tuesdays we bring you recaps of different shows, and on Wednesdays is our Clink sip and chat shows, where we just talk about just different topics in life and all of that good stuff
and everything in between.
So go ahead and hit that like, go ahead and comment and subscribe. And really, if you don't do anything, one thing that we want you to do out of all those three is to like. Make sure you like on YouTube, because that helps us out a lot, and it's a free way to support us. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, honey, let me take a sip before we get into
Well, we're reviewing All the Queen's Men, episode 12. It's been kind of a rocky. It's been kind of like a roller coaster this season, but I've enjoyed it.
I have too.
Because for a minute I was like, but
yeah,
I brought it on back.
Brought it on back. So this episode is titled Crossroads. And it's going to be 16 episodes altogether, because I looked that up because we were doing like a few at a time, and then because we weren't sure how many it was. So
yeah, because of the writer's strike.
Yeah, so the last 4 episodes we're just going to do, just one by one. So it comes on where Madam is escorted to the police station. You know, that young rookie. He's just
popping up everywhere. They really somebody wrote their nephew into the storyline because he just popped up. And we like, okay, all of a sudden we have this nice young rookie, but I get it. Integration is always a good thing.
Right, diversity, you know. So we find out that the charges have been dropped.
Yes, Madam is like a cat. She has 9,000 lives, not 9 lives, but 9,000 lives. But honey, that DA, the exchange they had in between each other was quite comical. She was like, "You little skinny."
And I'm like, okay, Madam Eva, you skinny.
Right. You like one biscuit away from being her size. So cut it out. So that little exchange was kind of cute.
Yeah. So when Madam comes out of the station, her crew was there waiting for her.
Because Carla dropped the charges. The DA thought she had her because she just knew that Carla was going to press charges. Yeah. But Carla dropped the charges.
Yep. So, she thanked everybody for, coming out, and she said she'll see them at the funeral the next day.
Mm-hmm.
So Midnight asked, he's like, Madam, what do you want us to do with Big D in the basement? She said, let him stay overnight.
She said he ain't gonna bleed out.
Right.
He be all right.
Let him stay overnight. And then, girl, babyface ass asking everybody and their mama if
He
he can stay with
begging,
them.
can I sleep on your couch? This is what we were the conclusion we
why
were
don't
coming
he have
to.
his own little studio?
All the money that they make, why don't he have his own
And
studio? Because even if you don't have good credit, all you gotta do is go to the front. That's just go to show he must not be the smartest person, because even if you don't have credit, you can go to that front desk and be like, pay my rent up for 6 months in advance, and people will take
Hell, he can stay at a dang on hotel, motel, something.
But you always bumming like
always.
You like 16.
Hey, can I crash? No,
nigga,
get your own place.
Right. Midnight tired of him anyway. He like, I need my own space.
Right.
He like, I'm gonna have me some company.
Right.
So, girl, what do you think about Fuego helping Big D out the basement? I was like,
Fuego is a good guy with his cute self.
That's her crush from
yeah, out of all, I do. Fuego is my type. The tattoos, he just.
He's fine.
He's fine.
He's fine.
But but yeah, I thought that was a good thing because
it was nice how he helped clean his wound and everything. That he really is concerned about people.
Yeah. So he said Fuego told him that he seemed like a good guy and he didn't deserve to be there. And did you see the single tear from? Did you see it, girl?
No.
You did see it?
I did not,
girl. It was the single tear. He was like, "Thank you, man." I was like,
"Well, he's not talking behind." We love you, Big D, but you from the bayou because you really do be messing up some words sometimes.
Right. So, but when Madam got in a car with Tommy and Blue, she was like chuckling to herself, and they were like, "What's wrong?" She was like, Carla dropped the charges. She was like, "I don't know what she up to, but she said, yeah, she up to something. She wants something." Because she was like, "Not much surprised me, but that did surprise her."
But what we wasn't surprised about, Face, okay?
Oh my God.
Face, he desperately seeking Susan, so he ends up on Tandy's porch knocking on the door. And then he don't even know how to act compassionate or nothing. He just is so self-serving. And she's like, "What are you here for?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just here for your moral support because I know you've been going through a lot." He's so phony. But she sees through all that. She's like, you must want something.
Right. She's like, "What's your angle and how much it's going to cost me?"
And he gonna tell her, "I'm going to give you a discount."
Basically, I'm going to give you the friends and family discount.
Right. What kind of mess? I said, Lord. But I was laughing when Tommy made Madam that special.
The eggs, but she was like, "Nigga, do you think Eggs Benedict is gonna get you out the doghouse pretty much? Because you've been messing up."
No, she's like, "It's not. You just gonna keep on. You're gonna get demoted anyway."
She was like, "You're gonna be demoted back to the cook / cleaner /
carpet muncher.
Carpet muncher, yeah.
/ make some damn cookies." Okay. So that was kind of funny when but then, honey, I was tripping out because he made breakfast, but Tandy seemed like she was getting a little caught up on her little feelings.
Come on, her face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She did make him breakfast. He had a whole meal. It looked like a mimosa and whole full breakfast. He was like, "I can get used to this."
He's such an opportunist.
He is an opportunist, but she was like, "As long as Jack is in the hospital, you can stay. I'll give you the key." I was like, "That."
All right. She be and he working on her too, because he like, "I know that you was up in the club because you just needed something else, and Jack was not fulfilling your needs."
Right.
Honey, she's just a straight up freak. You better be careful before she have him bent over.
Right. So we see Doc getting dressed. Y'all, ladies, I know a lot of y'all, watch our recaps. A lot of you watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
That is growing on me. Okay,
that is fine. I said
it's fine as
he is. I don't know if it's because his character is more
I
believable.
don't know,
But
but
he,
it's something.
man, Doc has moved. He has moved up.
I know somebody that I went to school with, like, she always peeped Doc from the beginning. Like, that's her favorite. But Doc,
I like how he getting his grown and sexy on. He
oh,
breaking out with the glasses. You could look at his attire.
the
He's
nice
starting to
shirt,
have
and this
nice
is right
shirts
here.
and suits, and they was all looking fly for
We'll get
that
to that
funeral
part.
because, honey, I was tripping out on Detective Davis. She like, ooh, I want around too. And he basically
Right.
was like, get out.
Right. He was
I
like,
was like, hey.
you need to get out. You need to leave. Pretty much like treating her like a $2 hoe. Like the money's on the table and just
Right. Except for there was no money on the table. Right. She digmatized.
She is, but I would be too. Hello. So, so we can't get blame her. So Davis tells Doc, she was like, look, let Madam know that I have eyes on the concierge and I could be a great asset. Pretty much she's
whatever she needs me to do.
She's applying for a job.
She trying, basically. She desperate.
She was like, make sure you tell her now. Make sure you tell her. Doc, tell her.
She trying to lightweight question Doc, and Doc like, I ain't playing with you. You was not about to get me caught up. My loyalty is totally
right. Because she was like, is she really on the up and up?
Right. Come on, is Madam trying to play her? What's she playing you for? You don't have nothing.
What do you have?
But then what was funny to me is he put her out. And then they flashed to El Fuego talking to Big D. So El Fuego allowed Big D to sleep over his house on the couch.
Yeah, and Big D was telling Fuego that, you know, he don't want to leave. He really want to stay at the club and dance. So, you know, Fuego was just letting him know, like, well, you just
no, man, I don't know. But what made me trip me out, Big D talks to Casanova. And he talking to him, and he's like, "Hey man, I've been found out. You know, and he told him I can't help you.
Mm-hmm.
So he totally saved you from dying, but you won't help him at all. And then you tell him, don't call me.
Yeah, he basically
that was
he basically, because we found out that because Big D told Fuego the reason why he was helping out Casanova's because that he owed him a favor because Casanova like saved his life or something like that.
He just said he helped him out of a situation.
Yeah.
But I thought that was all cold when he was like, see, that's how some people are though. You save they behind, but they won't be there to save.
He was like, you weren't even getting paid, so there's no way that the police can protect you. So
I know, but you should.
You're your own good luck. He was like, I ride you to get out of town.
Right.
So everybody started arriving at the grave site, and Amp is trying to talk to Donnie.
And she is acting a little stank, and she's like, now's not the time.
Yeah, which is true. It's not the time or place right now.
Because she and her feelings.
Yeah, but he tells her that he's done wilding out and he wants to get back with her, basically.
Yeah, but the funny part, she's standing there with Blue, and Blue is just standing there. He's like, can I talk to you over here? And Dime was not leaving Blue's side, so Blue excused herself. Yeah. She bowed out gracefully.
She did.
And let them have a little exchange.
Right. So we see Madam, she arrives, and Doc tells Madam what Detective Davis said, and she was like, okay, good. She could probably be of some help after all. She was like, keep pumping her for information, like, and literally, she was like, pun intended.
But it was funny when Madam was walking through and speaking to everybody, and she sees Trouble, and Trouble's like, hey, Madam. She all in her face, and she act like she did not exist.
Walk right. She was like,
I said, wow. And then she has her exchange with her sister Carla, who shows up in a wheelchair with a neck brace.
With a neck brace. Y'all,
you guys
remind me, because I have my nose. I was like, why she having a neck brace? She stabbed you in your chest.
Extra.
And why are you in a wheelchair?
Extra.
So Carla basically tells Madam, she's like, I know the truth. I know Daddy's alive. He came back to see me.
Madam threatens her. You better not say nothing.
Right. And so Daddy told her to drop the charges and basically
for them to work together.
Yeah, Carla brings up again what the dad said. I really want that story. I would love that to see them team up. I would love to see that.
That'll be some out cold stuff.
I would love to
Because
see
they both
that.
are, come to Jesus moment where we can all work together in peace and harmony.
And Carla, she gotta have some. She got her dad. She gotta have some of her daddy in her too.
Well, she said I can handle the streets.
Yeah,
I got you. But
yeah,
she's been mad. Been doing it for so long by herself. She told her, "You may be blood, but I can't trust you."
Yeah.
And then, girl, when Carla get up on that microphone,
girl, to do it,
and start doing the wailing, the weeping and the wailing, I was like, "Girl, bye."
She was putting it on thick.
When I took care of my father,
so my sister can run her lucrative businesses. Did you hear? I don't know if you heard in the background, because she was like in the back saying stuff while Madam and then was talking. Madam and Blue, she was like, and I done got stabbed, and I'm
and I'm still standing up here before you today. Still standing strong.
That's like I'm still standing. Have you heard that one? On the front, I believe. But yeah, but she was still standing. Okay.
I thought you was. I'm still standing.
Oh, that no.
That's what I thought you was gonna say.
No, it's a gospel song, not Elton John.
Oh.
But so Blue was like, "Do you want me to hurry her along?" She was like, "No, but she better hurry up." She's like, "How the hell she gonna wheel her ass in here and go walk up on the stage?" But Madam couldn't shake this feeling. She's like, something's going on. And sure enough, what happens?
Then, honey, it was a gunshot, a sniper shot
through her
father's arm. They purposely did that to let her know, like, we killed your daddy. And they ran to the car, honey, and got the heat and started shooting up in the air at the helicopter. I said, okay,
y'all just amped and got the gun. I'm like, okay, cuz. Shooting up at the sky.
You would have thought it was a gangster movie from the 30s.
Right. So Madam calls Detective Davis and tell her, and Detective Davis said, she got eyes on a concierge, but she needs some more money because she's like, surveillance is not cheap. And she was like, I'm good at what I do and I'm willing to work for you. She was like, bitch, you practically work for me.
She said, me.
No, she said, what you mean willing? She was like, bitch, you practically begging me to work. So I can hear the desperation in your voice.
Right. She did chop her up real quick because she was big. And I'm like, girl,
that
she getting worse than Tommy.
And then Forehead arrives at Fuego's house. The DA. You know what I'm talking
about? She does have a nice little forehead there. She does. So she's trying to persuade Fuego to turn on
Madam.
On Madam, and she's like, "Well, your stuff got hacked." My thing was, how did you know his stuff got hacked?
They were the ones that did it. So he found out. And now she was trying to use the church boy angle. I know you're a good church boy.
He is a good church boy, but he ain't trying to die.
He ain't stupid.
He ain't trying to die.
He know what Madam's capable of now. Now
so
he knows.
We see Madam at the club, and she counting her money and whatnot. And so she tells them to
get trouble.
Go get trouble. So trouble come in. She trying to explain real good. And Miss Madam, I got your back. And she trying to tell all of her past exploits to make herself look good. And Madam was like, she wasn't having it. She's like,
that's why you're not suspended, because you did those things.
But I'm keeping your bag tonight.
I'm keeping your money.
And because you out here muddying up my name in the streets, lying on me. She was like, you lucky. She lucky.
Trouble was like, I'm loyal. She was like, you don't be throwing dirt on people's name that you're loyal to. I'm like, that's right.
Yeah.
So she was like, you lucky you're not in the morgue.
I think everybody was in the principal's office on this episode because here comes.
Well, no. So the guys are in the dressing room, and Babyface coming in getting them up because he done found a new sponsor.
But he didn't say who though.
Right. No, he didn't. Oh, okay. I thought he said Tandy.
I think he tried to keep that on the low because nobody was messing with Tandy because of what she did to old boy.
So somebody mentioned it was like, where's Big D? He's late. So Midnight was like, I don't think we're gonna be seeing him ever again. And I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What, really? Huh?
so they don't have to split that money.
No, we know that's not the reason.
Well, you know,
But Fuego was like good because Fuego
because of that.
yeah,
We know
because Fuego peeped that. He was like, "Damn, Amp, you don't have to smile that big." So, so D out the picture, so that gave him more leeway. He think to be in a Dime's good graces.
We know that they're gonna end up having Dime and Amp get back together.
Oh,
they just doing the cat and mouse.
You gotta drag it out a little bit
because they really did love each other.
So Big D goes to Madam's office.
I thought that was a boss move because he like, I ain't running.
And that's why she respect that, because she said that was bold of him.
Yeah, and he like, look, and he give her the lowdown. He tell her everything that happened. He like, I'm on the up and up with you. I want to continue dancing at the club. And she like, okay.
Yeah, but he got demoted back to the amateurs though. So
he's still gonna make his money.
Yeah, he is. But what we're talking about, because Madam's gonna use him to be an informant, to see
that's the
what's
part we kind of didn't
on.
Understand in the police department.
In the police department, he's been compromised.
You've been compromised. He knows, so he ain't gonna trust you.
Exactly.
But we gonna see how this writing plays out. We both were sitting there like, how you gonna be an informant when? Okay, we'll see.
Right, exactly. We'll see. So he's back. And then Blue was like, "Madam, are you sure?" She's like, I got a feeling about this one.
Madam is very cocky. She don't make mistakes.
Right. So, but she, her instincts got her that far, so. So the guys, they dance.
They had a good routine this week.
They dance. Lord, they
dance. Doc came out and he was his agile self. He just jumped up on the stage. That's so full of energy.
So cat-like.
I wonder what kind of energy drinks they drink. What do you
ladies, when they out there dancing and stuff, you can see the print. Like it just, especially that, like it just go to the outer thigh. Like
the outer limits. It kind of wrap around like some anaconda-ish type of stuff.
Yeah.
They be having imprintations and stuff.
Oh wow. So when they're done dancing, Blue tells Babyface that he has somebody VIP, and it's Tandy. And she's crying. Because
it's insensitive ass. He's like, "What is it? Though? You couldn't wait for me to get home." I'm like,
you saying home? I'm like, you saying home already?
Right.
Like, that's
it's only been 1 night.
So he's trying to stay as long as he can.
He's trying to stay forever. So Tandy lets him know that Jack died. So upon Jack being dead, he says, "Well, what can I do to make you feel better?" Of course, sex always makes Tandy feel better.
Make me feel good.
Make me feel good.
That line from Monsters Ball with Halle Berry and Billy Bob.
Right. So they show Blue and them. They're downstairs dancing. Trouble
and Champ. It's the amateurs on the stage.
And the cops come in. Here come the rookie.
Here come Opie. So
and he like, where is he? He used their government name.
Right. He was like, I'm looking for 3 of your dancers. Like Rayshawn, Aaron, and I forget
Charlie
Champ.
Something. Yeah. And so of course Blue was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
That's her favorite line. I don't know what you're talking about. And so then he says their dancing names and he continues to walk around. He's a cocky little son of a gun.
He is cocky for a rookie.
So guess what, guys?
Trouble and
Trent.
Trouble
and Champ for the murder of
Jack Watson. Dun, dun, dun.
And then it fades to black.
And we'll pick up next week.
So join us next week for the review of All the Queen's Men, episode 13. Here with Cam and Kay.
On Clink.
Clinks.
So again, like, comment, and subscribe. We want to hear from you. What was your favorite part of the episode? Let us know that. And again, hit that like button on YouTube.
Share. And also, if you're at work and you don't have anything, to do, you can email us at allthingscamandk@gmail.com, and we will get back with you with your comments or your ideas or whatever.
Or if you want to do that, just leave us a message. I put it in the description. Our SpeakPipe website.
Mhm.
So it's speakpipe.com/Kamikaze. Again, you can leave an audio message for us. Let us know what show that you might want us to review and watch. And again, that link is in the description of our YouTube page.
And we're so excited to hear from you. And again, thank you for joining us here.
Mhm.
And all the Queen's men and 2024.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.